Lost dubs are probably the least talked lost media. There's a vast world of lost dubs from almost every place in the world. Portugal, there's a few lost dubs. Indonesia, yup, there's some. Bulgaria, you get the idea. The most popular cases of lost dubs mostly are English dubs, and that makes sense, every known being knows English. But I present to you a dub of an anime that never made it into English territories. Some American folks probably don't know what this anime is, but it could have been different if it had released. This is the Lost American dub of Mermaid Melody. Sorry if I sound sick in this video, I caught a cold the other day. Before we get into the lost dub, I think I should do a brief explanation of what Mermaid Melody is, since it's not as popular as other shoujo anime. Mermaid Melody Peachy Peachy Peach, or just Mermaid Melody, is a shoujo anime about a mermaid princess for the North Pacific in search of a boy she saved from a tsunami years ago. Oh, and she also sings. Classic shoujo stuff. The anime ran from 2003 to 2004, and it was relatively successful in Japan. It certainly was big enough to span a sequel manga in 2021, and the Game Boy Advance rhythm game. Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. But one place where this anime was big was Portugal, baby, of course. The series started airing in Canal Panda on December 20th, 2008, dubbed, and it was a big success with everyone. With its banger opening and non-existent violence while having conflicts, Mermaid Melody was a hit, and I loved it. My early years were mostly composed of dumb games, dumb cartoons and shoujo anime, and alongside the original Sailor Moon, this was one of my favorites, although watching it again, it's not as good as I remember. But the interesting thing about this Portuguese dub of Mermaid Melody is that it was based on the Spanish dub, that was based on, correct, the unreleased English dub, and that's where we start off. In 2004, an American animation distribution company called ADV Films acquired the rights for Mermaid Melody, with the intention to make an English dub and bring it to English TVs. ADV Films had a pretty good record at this point. They already brought stuff like Senseiya, the 1994 Mega Man anime, Rurouni Kenshin, and even Neon Genesis Evangelion to the US, so they already knew their stuff. ADV dubbed the entire first season of Mermaid Melody, all 52 episodes, and they needed somewhere where they could air those said episodes. So they pitched the idea to various children's networks like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and I don't know, Kids WB. In result, no one wanted Mermaid Melody, and that's a shame, they lost on something great. Well, realistically, I don't think Nick would want Mermaid Melody. I don't recall any anime airing on Nickelodeon in the mid-2000s, also it just didn't fit their programming. And Cartoon Network, well, they could have easily picked Mermaid Melody. It could have aired on Toonami, also if it was too childish, we had Maguzi. Yeah, I actually think Maguzi would be a perfect fit to Mermaid Melody. But we're getting off track. Nobody wanted the show, so in 2005, ADV decided that releasing an anime with 52 episodes without any sort of associated television deal, it wouldn't be profitable, so ADV Films dropped the Mermaid Melody license and cancelled the English dub. According to some sources, the English dub is being held at TV Aishi, the broadcaster of the Japanese original, but there's a slight chance that the people that made the Spanish and French dubs have copies of the English dub, since theirs are based on the English one. That's a possibility. It's not officially confirmed, but I'm 100% confident that the Spanish dub is indeed based on the English one. And that's because in an old bumper of the show in Spain, you can clearly hear the English opening in the background. It's just a fragment of the opening, and it's all we have of it.
When I first saw you, the angels were smiling down on you. The heavens ring with celebrations. And I love you. Open the door to paradise and see what's beyond the sun and the sea. I'll show you a place where
De lunes a domingo, Pichi Pichi Pitch en Clan.
The lyrics for the English dub, the Spanish dub, and the Portuguese dub are exactly the same, really. The lyrics are just the same but in other languages, so yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's based on the lost dub. Also, thanks to an upload by Spystream on September 13, 2008 on YouTube, we have a rough idea of how the dub was supposed to be with the pitch trailer that was shown to the networks. It must be so bad, there's a reason why no one picked it up.
See, Mermaid Melody is all about good versus evil. There's this really mean sea demon named Gaito who lives under the sea and he's trying to take over. Well, let me back up. You see...
Yeah, the dub is not the greatest, but hey, it's solid. There exists a lot worse. I only found two interesting things about this pitch trailer. First, it uses an alternate logo, which I think is original to this dub. I haven't seen it anywhere else. And second and last, for some reason, they use an instrumental version of the Serbian opening, where it's called Serene Pichi Pichi Pitch there. I'm sorry, but the Japanese opening will always be the best one. Rip Miyuki Kanbe. And that's where we are today. There haven't been any progress in 8 years, and the only things we have is an incomplete opening and a pitch trailer. But we need more, damn it. I really hope this dub gets found. Mermaid Melody never received an official English dub ever since, and this was the only attempt, which unfortunately failed. I ate good with the Portuguese dub when I was 5 years old, but it's because of the lost English dub that I even got to see Mermaid Melody in the first place. And it would be nice if this could be found somehow, even if it's extremely unlikely, but we can never predict what happens next. I made this video to bring awareness to the mysterious lost dub, and for nostalgia's sake. Mermaid Melody is just so nostalgic to me. The day I am uploading this is the 15th anniversary of the anime's Portuguese debut, December 20th, 2008. So let's celebrate Mermaid Melody and everything that has done, even if it wasn't much.